and welcome to my channel. My name is Sara and I've been sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. In that time frame, I had a bariatric surgical procedure called vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or VSG for short. That was in August of 2022. I have lost over 100 pounds and I continue to share the ups and downs and everything I've learned in between of my weight loss journey. If this is your first time seeing a video of mine, I would love it if you went ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel a lot and I appreciate it, and I want you to be here on this journey with me. For all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's video because have I got a haul for you. Now, when you lose a lot of weight, it's going to change the way that you shop for clothing in general, but especially activewear. There are a lot of factors that go into how you choose the best activewear after you've lost a lot of weight. You have to take into consideration if you have loose skin, your weight distribution might change, how much support you need, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through choosing the best activewear after you've lost a lot of weight. Now, my very first piece of advice to you is to always take measurements. Every time I order clothing online, I take my measurements at that very time so that I can make sure that I'm getting the best fit. Activewear garments will vary from brand to brand. The brand that I'm featuring in today's video is IUGA. I actually mentioned them in my video last week, so if you missed that, this was the outfit that I showcased, but I actually ordered a bunch of other stuff because I am so obsessed with the quality and affordability of this line. They were so excited to hear that I ordered a full haul that they also sent me some additional pieces to try on as well. I'm going to put my measurements up on the screen here. This is just to help you compare. I ordered everything in a size medium from IUGA. IUGA is a brand that really focuses on both comfort, style, and support. And I was so blown away by the quality of the pieces that I got last time that I was so excited to do a full-on haul. So throughout this video, I'm going to share my tips for choosing the best activewear, as well as some of the pieces from the different lines at IUGA and how they align with some of the things that I'm suggesting today. As a special bonus for watching this video, you can get up to 50% off your IUGA purchase by using my code INSPIRED25. I went ahead and put a link to each individual item in the description box below, as well as the general link to make sure you snag that discount code. One of the first things you're going to want to look for when you're choosing activewear after losing a lot of weight is fit and support. You may want to consider compression fabrics, especially if you're like me and you have a lot of loose skin. Some of the things you'll want to look for are a higher rise. You'll want to make sure that the garment has a really well structured waistband or tummy control panel. This is going to help with supporting your skin during movement, as well as prevent slippage. And for bras, you want to make sure that you have a lot of support. I actually will always recommend looking for adjustable straps and an adjustable closure if that's available on the garment that you're looking at. So with the brand that I'm featuring today, IUGA, they have a line that is called Powertight. So allow me to introduce you to a few pieces from the Powertight line. When I'm talking about structure of your activewear, this line, the Powertight line from IUGA, is the definition of very well structured activewear. You can actually see just how much it's shaping my hips. Here's my loose skin kind of hanging out there, and then I get a nice smooth front with no seams. So the leggings are the IUGA Powertight Sandwich no front seam leggings. These do have really good pockets. I'm also wearing here the IUGA Powertight High Impact Padded Sports Bra. This color is called Violet Red. I love this bra because it's easy to get on. Usually these strappy bras are a nightmare to get on, but this one was very easy. I was able to just insert my arms, and then you can see it's got that closure, that hook and eye closure, and it is not going anywhere. This is so supportive. I really like it. Now, it does have removable cups, and if you don't like these cups, bye. So I really like this because it's very, very structured. There is support. Now you can see I have a lot of loose skin in my back, and all I need to do is really just adjust this and tuck it in, and it's totally good to go. But love this. This is going to be great on those harder runs. It also has moisture wicking mesh on the inside, which is really nice if you've got sweaty underboobs like me. Now moving on, I've also got the IUGA Powertight No Front Seam Sandwich Front Shorts. Again, we've got that really great structure. Both the leggings and the shorts have a really, really well supported front panel for that tummy control. That's really important to me. That's where I carry a lot of my loose skin, and I'm still kind of hanging out down there. So having that tummy control panel is really, really important, and it needs to work the way that I want it to work, which is holding it in. I'm not ashamed of my loose skin by any stretch of the imagination, but it is important to me. Now, also notice here the side and booty lift of these. I showed that a little with the other leggings too, but really, really great support through my thighs and hips, which is really nice. I also want to say the material of these is super soft, so I highly, highly recommend the compression of this Powertight IUGA line. Another really important thing to consider when you are choosing your activewear is moisture wicking capability and breathability of the fabric. When you sweat a lot and you have loose skin, you could get chafing, you could get irritation. It is very important that you don't have pools of sweat, hanging out all over you so that you're sitting in it. This can cause a lot of problems. This is especially important on those more intense strength or cardio workouts where you're gonna just be dripping sweat. You wanna save yourself from that loose skin irritation, so make sure that the fabric is moisture wicking and breathable and will move with you. A really great line from IUGA is the Flextight line, so let me show you a few pieces from that collection. IUGA's Flextight line is definitely a little bit different. There is a little bit less control than the Powertight. There's not nearly as much compression, but there still is shaping. Now these have built-in four-way stretch for movement. So these are gonna be great if you are a runner, if you do HIIT classes, anything where you're gonna be really like moving around. And they have these really neat little pockets in the front, which is great if you're out and about and you need to store a credit card or a car key. So these are the Flextight capris with pockets. The website description does call them squat proof. These are black and I didn't see any issues with see-through. The material is a little bit thicker, but it is a moisture wicking fabric that really moves with you. And there's a lot of stretch, so you can really move around very fluidly. Now, speaking of the shaping element, look at these. These are the IUGA Flextight No Front Seam Scrunch leggings. So these do have that booty scrunch in the back there, which is very popular on social media, but you still have the tummy control. And ladies and gentlemen, I could not believe how these made my butt look. I was really, really proud of this. I think you could tell that I've been really working on my glutes pretty hard in the gym. I think it is gonna show here. So these have no front seam and it does have that booty scrunch. Here we go. I'm gonna give it a squat test to see how they look. Gotta just get in position here. Give me a second. And wow, I mean, that butt scrunch really does do some additional shaping. I still have pancake buns because I still have loose skin back there, but the support and flexible movement of this particular line, the Flextight line, really does help with the shaping there. And you still have that tummy control panel. It's not quite as intense as the Powertight line, but it's still doing the job of holding everything in. Again, we have nice deep pockets, and I was definitely checking out my own buns in the camera while I was shooting this, but super proud of how I look in these and ultimately how I feel, which is so important. Last but certainly not least, you want to make sure that you choose pieces, colors, patterns that boost your confidence and make you feel good. You worked really, really hard to get where you are, and you should and deserve to be proud of that and feel good about yourself when you are going out and getting active. When you're choosing your activewear, make sure that you have the coverage where you want it. And also make sure that it makes you feel good, as you should. This last line I'm going to introduce to you from IUGA is their Butterlab line of ultra soft activewear. You will love the Butterlab line. This is their definitely gentlest compression. There's not a whole ton of shaping going on with this line. However, the material is so soft. You still do have some mild tummy control. You can tell looking at me here. I'm wearing the IUGA Butterlab no front seam leggings with pockets and the IUGA Butterlab V-neck adjustable workout tank top in black. And you can definitely tell that the compression is not quite as intense, which is fine. These are definitely going to be great for those more gentle exercises, things maybe like cycling or yoga. And I went ahead and tested these. They do claim these are squat proof, and you can see I'm wearing white underwear. You can't tell that they're definitely not see-through, so we're good there. I'm not too worried about that. I even put these to a deadlift test, and no rolling. Love that. Yeah, I feel so good about these. So definitely a gentler support, but still really comfortable and really soft. It is like a warm hug for your booty cheeks. I'm not even kidding you. I got these leggings in two colors. I did them in navy and deep purple because I like having colorful workout wear. The brighter, the better typically. So the navy blue and the deep purple were a little bit out of what I typically go for, but I wanted to mix it up and have some more options. Actually, this very outfit here reminds me of Halloween. Now you can see here, I'm showing you how the tummy control is definitely lighter and looser. These are great if you like lounging around in your activewear. These are going to be perfect for you. And I'm telling you, everything is so soft. I actually cannot believe how soft it is. Now this bra also has removable pads. And what I love about IUGA, something they do that a lot of activewear companies do not do, is you can get your whole hand into the little slip for those removable pads. So if you want to put it back, you can. They also have adjustable straps, which is really important, especially if you're still losing weight. You want to have a little bit of adjustability before you have to move on to, the next piece in your activewear collection. So really love this top. Really stretchy, but still super supportive and very comfortable. And the girls are not going anywhere. As you can see, it's a nice firm support. I was going to only include 3 things to look for when you're choosing activewear after losing a lot of weight, but there's one more thing that I want to toss in here, and that is affordability. You should not have to pay a ton of money for activewear, especially if you're still losing weight and still working on your body. You don't want to necessarily spend a ton of money on stuff that you're just going to end up having to donate or give away anyway. That's another reason why I love IUGA. It is super affordable. The pieces I bought, I spent under $50, and I'm just blown away by the quality. That's why I continue to support this brand, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Which tip did you find the most helpful? What's something that you look for when you're choosing activewear? Go ahead and drop it in the comments below. I really want to hear from you. If you end up making a purchase, let me know. I would love to hear which pieces you got. I appreciate you so much for watching this video. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me. If this was the first video of mine that you have ever seen and you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe. If you know somebody who loves activewear, go ahead and hit that share button. It really does help a lot, and I deeply appreciate you just for being here. Thanks again, and until next time, I'll see you real soon. Bye.